Hey everybody, welcome back for more Legends ZA. I decided to do Starmie. We had to get our way up onto this building again, so that was all fun and all. We're gonna meet up with Lida. I should have looked up her name to make sure I said it right, but hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Mark, ain't it? And the other one? Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on then, follow me. Well, at least they didn't jump into a battle or something. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Philippe? Hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution. We're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumiose safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. Then what are we supposed to do? You're gonna battle me, aren't you? It's simple. If Mark defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Of course. Frickin' course. But what about my team? Definitely not using the one I'm throwing out. Ow. Agon. I think we both got hit by the... Did we both do the same move? Wow. Starmie. Oh, here it comes. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Starmie. I must say, I do like the gold on Starmie. Does look nice. It missed the protection. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Philippe. You're older than Corvu and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. You were in... That wasn't the case for Mr. Corvu. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corvu started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon carriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Young Mr. Corvu and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, till we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he's been the only person I call my boss. We have a rogue Pokemon down there. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumios. Now please make sure to handle things here. If the city goes down, the Rough Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. If I use the stone Philippe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Why not? Right, yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we've got to go calm that rogue Mega Starmie. Did he heal me at least? He did. Alright, well, at least I don't have to use any... Oh, we almost went the wrong way. Alright. Whee! Alright, Starmie, let's go look at that weird Mega you have. And yes, I have seen it. We've all seen it before the game even came out. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. I'm ready to handle it. Before Starmie's Rogue Mega Evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon? Yeah, sure. I don't think any of them are really injured, but I'm sure you and Alligator stay safe, okay? Alright, Starmie, let's do this. Victory Bell won't be much help here because of the psychic attacks it can use. Neither will be Beedrill. Goro could hit it with a Night Slash. Ampro seems to be the best. Oh god. Why did they make its Mega look like that? There's so many options they could have went with. There it comes. There should be not everyone in this. Oh, there it goes. Ooh. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh crap. Jeez. Okay, I have to prepare myself for that next time, because that was terrifying. Having that thing running at me. Ow. him. Oh, well, that's a mess. Yes, we did it. Or sure up again. Yeah, they gave it legs. That was it. Like, I would have... Imagine having, like, an extra back piece, like an extra back star on it. Would have been, like, a different color. That would have been okay. Maybe they could have done something with a center gemstone. Made it more like a crazier design. Good work, Mark. And that's one more rogue Pokemon calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? No, we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. All that running around dodging it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumios's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild. Alright, we got one more. And this one is just out on the ground. Now, Tyranitar, the rock dark type. It would be preferable to use Pangoro, but sadly Pangoro can't Mega Evolve, so he's not going to do a whole lot of damage. We're going to have to heavily rely on our good old pal Feraligatr, but there is something we can do. We can teach it another move. We could teach it Brick Break for now, instead of Crunch. That way it can do damage. Other than that, Power Up Punch, Play Rough. Energy Ball. Let's see, we just need to go around this building, right? There it is. I mean, Victory Bell is also an option here as well. Worst comes to worst. Let's do this. Here's our likely soon-to-be Mega Evolved target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight, but my Scrafty should do well against the Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. In any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. Let's do this. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. No, it's always appreciated. Even when I gotta dodge some crazy attack, you're always, like, going after it anyway. With no regard to your Pokemon's health. I like that. Good job, NPCs. Potion again. And there he goes. Oh crap. Got him. Ooh. Took out for alligator. Alright, Victory Bell came in for the cleanup. And we're done. That's another one. Tyranitar. Tyranitar? Is that how you say it? All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumios, and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. Thank you. Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? Let's head back to Hotel Z then, shall we? We did it! Back to the hotel we go! We have so many side missions, holy crap, dude. And the more main missions I do, the more I unlock. Oh, it's crazy. managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. So glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey AZ, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed by incoming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on? Well, that must be Mark. Says who? Oh? Grisham? The heck is that? This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Mark. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Grisham, rank B. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to rank B, but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still. How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. You can't just sit back and wait. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Mark, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. Alright. We have a little bit more time left, so we should head on over. We gotta do some promotion stuff to get our ticket. We gotta figure out who this person is and where we even face them. Hello, Esper. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? This is about your case. I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Mark's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. You just want an excuse to battle me. Alright. You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. Malamar? Oh crap, this is a bad matchup. Right for the light screen. That's one. Oh, that's perfect. Great job, camera up. Ow. Oh, yeah, huh? Bye-bye. I think it's a dark psychic type? Oh, rapid Mega Evolves. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Whoa. Looks like something out of an alien movie. Got him. I'm trying to think of like, oh, you know what it reminds me of? In a way, I mean they don't look alike, but it reminds me of the aliens in Majora's Mask. They don't look anything alike, but I don't know. Maybe it's something else that it reminds me of, but that's the only thing I can think of. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Sorry, that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Mark. Alright, let's head on over. Is she gone? Yeah, she's gone. I'm gonna have to battle Mabel now, too. That would be pretty fun. Alright, Director's Office. That rat, that vile little man. Can't believe that mare. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. That doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Foot's hurting. I think I just had it in a weird spot for too long. Are you making progress on my research tasks? Grisham, who could that be? Team Flare. Seems you already know more about Grish than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be part of Team Flare. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. There are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know. So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. Didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at that time. Honestly, don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Nohu Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. Don't forget. I still want you to keep up the research work, too. I'm trying. What are we at now? Like, yeah, level 36. Man, there's so many side missions. Maybe we should work on some of them. How do we even get in there? Alright. How much time we got left? I got a little bit of time. Let's do a side mission before we end things off. And as we go over and do this, I would like to thank everybody for watching. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay. And, keep on coming back. Oh, hey, Mark. Sorry to spring this on you, but give me a hand, will you? This guy needed help carrying stuff, but when we offered our services, he made a crazy request. So I told him it's not possible. Now he's all up in our faces demanding a battle. All I asked was for you to carry my precious Aggron, but now you say that's impossible. Aggron weighs nearly 800 pounds. How do you expect anyone to carry that? I don't want to hear it. You've got nerve making an offer and immediately going back on it. I'll whip you into shape, both of you. I came to Lumios to join the ZA Royale. If I can't take out upstarts like you, I've got no business even being here. Doesn't seem like anything will get through to him, so come on, battle him with me. I haven't seen this trainer since like the beginning. met. Funny how Pancham carried your stuff to me. Now here we are. Yeah, I remember. I wanted to catch your Pancham. Sorry for the trouble back then, and thanks for agreeing to help me out now. Aggron and my other Pokemon are going to send you all flying. Sure you are. Oh my god, my Pangoro is so huge compared to his little Pancham. And you're done. Man, the trainers here in Lumiose are just way too strong. I had no idea that Lumiose City's trainers were so formidable. But never mind about the ZA Royale. Once we've done some sightseeing, we're heading home. Carry my Aggron, he says. Sheesh. If you'd just been reasonable, we'd have been happy to show him around. Thanks, Mark. You really helped. Appreciate you lending us a hand, even after we kind of took your bag. That's alright. And I do kind of owe you. Seeing Pancham carry your travel bag back then gave me an idea. So I started a business showing tourists around Lumiose while carrying their bags for them. After all, Pokemon like Pancham can climb fences and get into places where people can't. Hey, you're late. Is everything okay? Andre, yeah, everything's fine. We ran into some trouble, but we took care of it. I'll come meet you now. I hear you're doing pretty well in the ZA Royale. Makes me proud to think your first Pokemon battle in Lumiose was against me. See you later. I hope we meet again. Bye-bye. Bye, Pancham. It's always a pleasure. You little guy. Alright, well, that's going to end things off. I think that is going to do it for me tonight in general. I think I'm going to relax, maybe train up some of my other Pokemon off camera. And then when we come back for the next episode, I think what we're going to do is try to clear up a lot of these side missions, because who knows what we might get out of doing all these, because there's so many. Oh my god, we might have to do like a couple episodes worth, depending on how long some of them go. But yeah, we'll get started on that in the next episode. Till then, take care everybody. Bye bye.